You've seen those big, droopy eyes and impossibly long ears, and you thought, that's the dog for me. But here's what nobody tells you before you bring one home. Basset Hounds are one of the most deceptively challenging breeds on the planet. What looks like a lazy, lovable couch potato is actually a stubborn, howling, drool-slinging chaos machine. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you might just change your mind entirely. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. They never stop smelling. Let's start with something that hits you the second you walk through the door. The smell. Basset Hounds have more scent glands than almost any other breed, and those long, floppy ears trap moisture, bacteria, and debris like a warm, damp sponge. One owner described coming home after a weekend trip to find her living room smelling like a wet basement. Regular bathing helps, but it doesn't fix the problem, it just delays it. If you're someone who takes pride in a fresh-smelling home, a Basset Hound will challenge that dream every single day. And trust me, no amount of candles will save you. Number 9. The howling is relentless. Think barking is bad? Basset Hounds don't bark. They howl. Long, deep, mournful howls that echo through walls and rattle your neighbor's patience. These dogs were bred to bay while tracking prey, and that instinct doesn't disappear just because they're now living in a suburban apartment. One Basset Hound owner received a noise complaint within the first week of bringing their dog home. The howling can be triggered by anything, a siren, a doorbell, or sometimes nothing at all. Before you commit, ask yourself honestly, can you live with a dog that serenades the neighborhood at 6 a.m.? Number 8. Stubbornness is their superpower. If you've ever tried to train a Basset Hound, you already know what I'm about to say. These dogs are not stupid. Quite the opposite. They're incredibly intelligent, which makes their stubbornness even more infuriating. They know exactly what you're asking. They just don't care. Studies rank Basset Hounds among the least obedient breeds in terms of following commands. One trainer famously joked that training a Basset is like negotiating with someone who has already decided the answer is no. Patience is not optional with this breed. It's a full-time requirement. And spoiler, we haven't even gotten to reason number 5 yet. Number 7. They're escape artists. Don't let the short legs fool you. A Basset Hound with a scent in its nose becomes a single-minded escape machine. They'll dig under fences, squeeze through gaps, and bulldoze gates, all to follow an interesting smell around the block. Once they lock onto a scent trail, they go completely deaf to your calls. One owner watched her Basset Hound slip under a supposedly secure fence in under 30 seconds and disappear into the neighbor's yard. A standard fence isn't enough. You need reinforced barriers, constant supervision, and the acceptance that your backyard will never quite feel secure again. Number 6. The drool is everywhere. We're talking shirt collars, walls, couch cushions, your morning coffee. Basset Hounds are serious droolers, especially after eating, drinking, or getting excited. Their loose, floppy jowls are designed to help funnel scents toward their noses, but the side effect is a near-constant stream of saliva. One first-time owner described discovering a drool streak on her freshly painted wall that looked like abstract art. You'll start keeping hand towels in every room. You'll wipe your dog's face before guests arrive, only to turn around and find a fresh string of drool hanging off the coffee table. It's a lifestyle adjustment nobody warns you about. Number 5. They're prone to health issues. Here's where things get serious. Basset Hounds are beautiful dogs, but their iconic looks come with a long list of health complications. Their long spines make them highly susceptible to intervertebral disc disease. Their droopy eyes are prone to infections. Those famous ears? Chronic ear infections are practically a rite of passage. Glaucoma, obesity, and joint problems are also common. The average vet costs for a Basset Hound are significantly higher than many other breeds. One owner reported spending over $4,000 in a single year on back surgery alone. Before you fall in love with the look, make sure your budget can keep up. Number 4. They demand constant attention. Basset Hounds were bred to work in packs, which means they are hardwired for constant companionship. Leave one alone for too long and you'll come home to shredded cushions, overturned bins, and a dog that looks at you like you personally betrayed it. Separation anxiety is extremely common in the breed. One study found that dogs bred for pack hunting, like Bassets, show significantly higher stress responses when left alone compared to more independent breeds. If you work long hours or travel frequently, a Basset Hound will not thrive in your care. They don't want a pet parent. They want a permanent companion. Number 3. They're surprisingly destructive. Given that they spend most of the day looking like a melting teddy bear, you wouldn't expect Basset Hounds to cause serious destruction. But boredom is their villain origin story. When understimulated, they chew. Furniture legs, shoes, baseboards, electrical cords. One owner came home to find her Basset had chewed through an entire couch cushion and artfully spread the stuffing across 2 rooms. Mental stimulation and regular exercise are non-negotiable, and even then, some Bassets will still find something to destroy. If you value your furniture, your shoes, or your sanity, you've been warned. Number 2. Exercise is a daily battle. You'd think a slow, low-to-the-ground dog wouldn't need much exercise. You'd be wrong. Basset Hounds are working dogs at heart, and without proper daily activity, they gain weight rapidly, which then worsens all those spinal and joint problems we covered earlier. The challenge? Getting them to actually exercise. On walks, they'll plant themselves on the sidewalk and refuse to move, nose glued to a patch of grass. You're not walking a dog, you're negotiating with one. And before we get to reason number 1, just know this. The biggest challenge Basset Hound owners face isn't physical. It's emotional. Number 1. You'll fall hopelessly in love. Here's the brutal truth that no one puts in the warning label. Once you own a Basset Hound, no other dog will ever be enough. They will destroy your furniture, test your patience, and wake your neighbors with their howling. And somehow, you'll love them more for it. Those eyes will look at you after the worst day of your life and make everything feel manageable. The problem isn't owning a Basset Hound. The problem is that you won't be able to imagine life without one. And that's the most dangerous reason of all. So guys, there you have it. 10 reasons you should never own a Basset Hound. And yet millions of people do, and they wouldn't trade it for anything. The truth is, this breed isn't for everyone. They demand time, money, patience, and a very good sense of humor. If you can honestly say you're ready for all of that, then maybe, just maybe, a Basset Hound is exactly the dog for you. Think carefully. Your couch depends on it.